In the final days of Nazi Germany, as Berlin burned above, the most powerful man in the Third Reich wasn't Adolf Hitler. It wasn't any of his generals. It was a former bookkeeper named Martin Bormann.
What made Bormann extraordinary was his absolute control of information. By 1945, nothing reached Hitler without passing through Bormann first. He was, effectively, the power behind the crumbling throne.
But this story isn't just about one man. Throughout history, true power has often resided not with those who wore the crown, but with those who whispered in their ear. From ancient China to modern Russia, these are the architects of power who shaped our world from the shadows. 2,000 years before Bormann, another master of bureaucratic power was rewriting history. Li Si, the man who would help create China's first imperial dynasty.
Li Si understood something fundamental about power. It's not about being the face of authority, but about controlling the machinery of state.
As chief minister to Emperor Qin Shi Huang, Li Si orchestrated the standardization of Chinese writing, currency, and measurements, changes that would shape Chinese civilization for millennia.
What's fascinating about Li Si is how he used bureaucracy as a weapon. By standardizing the written language, he didn't just unite China, he controlled how people could think and communicate.
But Li Si's most dramatic act would come with the infamous burning of books and burial of scholars, a calculated move to control information and suppress dissent. Fast forward to modern Russia, where another master of manipulation would rewrite the rules of power. Vladislav Surkov, dubbed Putin's Gray Cardinal, would transform Russian politics through a revolutionary approach to power, one that embraced chaos itself.
Surkov's genius was in understanding that in the modern world, power isn't about controlling one narrative. It's about controlling all narratives.
He created what he called sovereign democracy, a system where the appearance of democracy masked complete control. He would fund both pro-government and anti-government groups, creating a political theater where he wrote all the parts.
Which brings us back to Martin Bormann, perhaps the most successful shadow operator of all.
By 1943, Bormann controlled access to Hitler, managed his personal finances, and ran the Nazi Party apparatus. He was, in effect, running Germany through Hitler.
Like Li Si before him, Bormann understood that true power lay in controlling information and access. Like Surkov, he mastered the art of bureaucratic manipulation. 3 men, 3 eras, 1 truth. Real power often lies not with those who seek the spotlight, but with those who control the shadows.
What's truly chilling is how similar their methods were. Control information, manipulate bureaucracy, stay invisible. These techniques work whether you're in ancient China, Nazi Germany, or a modern democracy.
In today's world of instant information and constant surveillance, you might think the age of shadow power is over. But perhaps we should ask ourselves, who really controls what we see? Who whispers in the ears of power today?